evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?
Hello and welcome back to the Daily Listener here on News Tower. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Golden Death. See, this one is like, I've got to dedicate a photographer to it. I don't know, I want to do that. It's illustration and photography. It's $750 though. Let's do this because we need to figure out how ads work. Or take, I know how they work now. I just need to be taking advantage of them. So looking at, what is this one? Takes longer but adds quality. Nah. And then anything here? What is that one? Works faster but produces trash. Ooh, quick study, and they are a 2 chevron repair person. Is that worth? Oh gosh, no. So they are already 6 chevrons, and they are already like 5. So I don't think we need to do that. I could maybe see, like, here they work faster when carrying crates, but they're a washer. So that's not, so 3 chevrons. Didn't I see somebody? Yeah, they're not bothered by anything and have 2 chevrons. Why don't we bring on Agnes? Excuse me, sorry. So, fire them. Sorry, I had my Echo give me a reminder to check the bird feeders. To tell her to shush. So this person is now my washer. 3 total chevrons for them, with the bonus of whatever they're getting there. And they're not bothered by anything, so that's cool. Alright, now, what do we need to do this week? Don't print any general. Print early and print this revealing tag above the fold. Now, the revealing tag is right there, and it's not ready, so it won't even be old news. So we have some actually pretty good stories that are going to be available and not be old news. So printing by 6 a.m. will not be a problem. We just need to avoid the general, and we need to print either this story or another one with that tag above the fold. And then there are 5 scoops that we need. So pitter patter. Wait. Didn't we buy? I forgot. We are due for an expansion. So we've got $40,927. Boom. Add a floor. Now, I need to do some major renovations here. So we are going to pause transmission, and then I'll be back once I expand. And the big thing that we're going to be doing is adding a generator and adding a 6th page module, and then we'll see what we can do else otherwise. So hang tight. Okay, so we're back. Now, actually I just noticed I need some light. Let there be light. Up here. And we got some noise concerns up here, but for the most part, we're done here. So bear with me just a second while I finish it. In fact, let's just go like that. It's more expensive, but it looks better. In fact, can I just remove that? No. Still need 1 acoustic panel. I have learned, so in here, there is trash, but it is coal. It's like, well, that's paper, but that's residual from what was in that room before. There is trash in here that is from the coal. It's like coal ash that just kind of gets stuck in there. So someone's going to have to sweep that unless I can find a way to counter coal ash, which I wonder if that's like somewhere on here. Probably not. So not a big deal. Where's the Coney Island? Sweeping, big trash can, broom stand, feather duster? What does that do? No. Sweeping tools. So I don't see anything that is going to solve that, but not a big deal. So as we look at the building, we now have a 6th printer module. We had to move the output module up here. We have another generator, which I placed up here. Hypothetically, I could have put the printer module way up here and had both generators on one floor, but there's not really a huge advantage to that. So it is what it is. Now, I had to move one of my resupply desks up here to make room for the printer module here. We've got a sweeper here, which is kind of a weird place for this. So this is not a perfect layout by any stretch of the imagination. We surely could do better, and maybe we will make some revisions at some point to do better here. But this, I think, will work for now. Now, we do have one repair to finish in the printer there, but ultimately we are now ready to go. We just need to not print any general this week, but we can now print 6 pages, and we've got a ton of stories already stacking up, so this is going to be real nice. Now, I've got an old ad here. I'm going to throw that away. I don't want that confusing me or just one more thing to look at. I could probably throw away like all of the old stories, but we're not going to go that crazy. Also, I did hire another telegrapher, so we now have 6 of them instead of 5 on top of our European telegrapher. I might be able to fit another European telegrapher up here, but actually I can sort of test this theory. Yeah, I could fit one right there if I wanted to. I don't know that I need to just yet, but at some point we probably will. Now, the one thing that I'm going to need to look for as we start is I've got to make sure I get coal into my new generator, because it only has, well, it says it's got, oh, that's the old one. New one's up here, and it only has 10. So we'll get to that in a bit. First story of the week is a 3 bronze tag society piece with photography. So we still have people on their way back. I think we're going to go ahead and start going after this. Even though Yelena won't be able to work on obituaries, I think it's okay. Politics. I don't need any of those stories, and it would take me a while. I'm actually going to skip that one. We're not real deep. Actually, we now have 6 people that can report on politics. How did that happen? Why don't we go for this? There's risk of lawsuits, but it's a nice story. Crime. I'm definitely going to skip this one. We don't need it. I don't want to get spread too thin. There's no gold in there, so skip it. Sports. 2 tags. That's going to take a while. I'm going to skip that one. Now, did we get coal delivered yet? Yeah, there's some coal. I'm going to bring it all the way up here to that generator just to make sure it doesn't run out. Now, let's go like this and help out. Look how much paper is down there, y'all. That is a lot of... That's a lot of paper. Holy smokes. You know, I should probably not worry about that, because if my transporter gets it done for me, I don't need to worry about it. If I do need to worry about it, I can do it before we print. So that's going to be our new MO. 2 tag crime story? I mean, I guess. Fast car hits row. 3 stores robbed in 1 hour. Where are all the scoops? I'm skipping this. I'm not going to waste my time with 3 legs of research and a bribe, and there's no scoops in there. Still no scoops. Same thing. 3 legs, there's risk, skip it. What's going on over here in Europe? 8 hours and we'll be done. Come on, Peter. Get with it, dude. We're about due to start seeing stories with scoops. There we go. There's only one. There's a risk of a spy. Actually, there's two. There's risk of a spy, and we got to do a bribe if we're going to get that one. But this will be nice because this would give us 2 combos if we get the other scoops. So why don't we put Edward here? He unlocked this one. Now we need some luck. And I don't have anybody. Myrtle is almost back, and if she gets done with this, she would unlock this. So let's go ahead and do the bribe and get it out of the way. It's an expensive one. Holy cripes. 400 bucks? Surely that'll do it. He's creeping. Still creeping. Yeah, we got it. So, $400 for that story. But it'll be a good one. Like I said, there's a couple of scoops and some good combo tags, but we need Myrtle to get back to put her on. Man, look at all this stuff going on. All right, photography. Emilio's not distracted or whatever anymore, so that's cool. Myrtle is still not back. Senate. I'm skipping that. There's the mayor one. This one, there's loads of risk, but yeah, I don't know. Well, the police fine would be reduced because we got that figured out, and then we need somebody with luck to do that other piece. So I think I'm going to do this, put Earl on it. If we get fined, not the end of the world. And how about that? Got away with it anyway. So we'll do that one next. And that's going to combo with that one, which is nice because we already have one of those going. Is Myrtle back yet? Come on, Myrtle. There she is. All right, so she's going to go there. And hopefully... Oh, well, okay, I wasn't trying to do that. But now, who do we put there? Henrietta, I guess? That's going to take a while, but we should have that one ready. Politics. This is the one that we decided to take the time. So we're going to put Tatiana here and then go like this. That was a mistake. We got lawsuit files, and I got to take Tatiana off of this anyway. Because I need to finish this before we do that. So, anyway, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we got to just keep an eye on that one. We got to get a European story here in a minute. There come our lawsuits, which our lawyers should be able to clear those. So not a huge issue. Economy, 2 tags. We're going to skip that. I need to go hunting some scoops, y'all. What if I put Harriet there? 11 hours? Good gravy. We're getting closer. Now I think we can do it. Boom. Alright, we're good there. Society. Oh, this is the one. We need somebody with luck. Adam should be able to do it. Don't be under arrest. Not under arrest. Got away with it. Stokers scalded in dockside boiler mishap. Yikes. Alright, I was going to say, here comes a European story, I bet. And France and Italy sign an accord in Rome. So, people are starting to take sides in the strife that is brewing overseas. Alright, another scoop. I gotta put Peter on it. He's the only one I've got. I'll be done with that in 12 hours. Unlock the next leg. There's 2 scoops there, so that one is kind of juicy. Skip that one. What was going on over here? Okay, 11 more hours. Is there anything I can be doing over here? That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. And that one's good. Just go until we get a ding. Now, where's our ad? Didn't we sign up for an advertisement? Oh, you know what? I started to, and then I had to reset because I was having issues with the printer layout, so I reloaded, and then I forgot to click that again. So we'll deal with that next time. I don't know. I can try to do this, I guess. We might... we likely won't have that already this week, but it's okay. There's the last of the scoops, so we'll put Earl on that to get it as quickly as we can. I gotta get this one quick here. Boom. And then Myrtle will unlock the last one. We gotta do a bribe. Not nearly as expensive as the last one. 200 bucks? Nope. 225. Sold. So as soon as it's ready, we'll throw Edward on that, and we'll be done with all of the scoops. We'll have the story we need for the general. So this is good. We're off to a good start. Boom. And it's not even the end of the day Tuesday, and we already have plenty of stories. So I think now we'll just kind of start taking whatever comes in. Just grab them all, do what we can. Unless it's just like a one-tag nothing story that we don't even care about. But for the most part, we're going for all of them. Entertainment. See, this is where we need another reporter. So... reporting. Reporter desk. We've got room for them up on this floor. So I need a trash can. And then I need the best reporter available. This one at least does 3 different story types, so we'll grab him for now. Same thing here. And it immediately unlocks the next story, so that's probably the better one. So Ernie, I'm sorry. Did I hire you? Because I don't like you. I want you to go away. All right. So that's that. And now when I come back here, they don't have the entertainment one, so I still can't do this one, but we'll just wait it out. Peter will be back soon. In fact, let's try and come down here and watch for that. There's a bunch of people coming in with stories. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Was Peter one of those two? He was. Sports. Tatiana. Whoa, I gotta do a bribe? It's a bronze and silver. How much is the bribe? It's not gonna be much. 60 bucks. 70 bucks. That's nothing. Now, I might end up throwing the story away, but that's okay. For 70 bucks, it's worth having the option in my arsenal. Skadoosh. The next time I expand, I probably need a floor dedicated to... what's it called? Assembly and stuff. Did we unlock this guy? No. We need to get this thing. So that's probably a goal that we can try and achieve in this episode. I don't know if we'll have enough points for it after this week, but keep that in mind, because that'll help us handle more stories. Alright. Explosive or bombshell or whatever. Let's go carry it there. Boom. Lots of stories to choose from. We're going to just basically keep taking all of them. Another one with the stats thing here. How much is this bribe? 50 bucks? 60 bucks. take it, and we're going to put Bill on it. He's the only one available. Well, Bill or Boris? Well, actually, no, we got 3 available. We'll put Boris on it. Society. We're going to do Myrtle here. She'll unlock the other leg, and we will put Dawn on his first story. Heck yeah. Barker Gang dead. So, the FBI has been cracking down on crime lately. So the FBI agents have engaged in a shootout with the notorious Barker Gang. Ma Barker and several gang members are reported dead. So, crime. We will put... It doesn't matter who goes where. There's 3 pieces we need to cover. And I only have 2 reporters available. Although, I do need somebody with luck here. And we might be waiting a minute for that. So... who would that even be? Myrtle? Come on, Myrtle. There you go. Avoid the public outrage, please. Boom, good job. No protesters. We've been getting lucky with those lately. Alright. Politics. Saar votes overwhelmingly to rejoin Germany. Alright, some silver tags, some bronze tags, some influence. We'll go Tatiana for now. Yeah. And apparently there's one more story brewing. Crime is the hot topic for the week. We got all that going, right? Yeah, we do. Alright, so let's come back over here, because I need to get somebody else on this. Whenever... Wait. Where was that ad? Screwed it up again. Maybe we'll have it ready for the next week, and it'll be fresh, instead of old news or whatever. But there's not a very good system to notify you when it's time to do the next leg on those. So, I'm blaming the game. Alright, so we are basically done with all research at this point. There might be another European story pop in before we have to print. There it is. Crime. Soviet show trials begin in Moscow. So we need undercover there. That's fine. We got, who, Earl can do that? Tatiana can do that. So Myrtle is going to go here and unlock that one. Tatiana is going to go there. She unlocks that and speeds up Myrtle. There you go. And now we can start the last leg of this. There is some risk here, so we'll put Harriet on it. Good day, officer. And we avoided trouble there. So, really strong week so far. How are we on paper in the printer? 1164. Let's grab a couple more, because I have a feeling we're going to start printing more now that we have the extra page module, right? So let's get up to like 1500 just to be safe. And now we got the print. So above the fold needs to be... Oh man! I forgot about the print before 6 a.m. So we're going to lose the influence points. So we might as well not really focus too much about what to print where. Rats. So we do have the revealing gold tag there. And wasn't there another one? So... yeah, there. I don't know why I'm trying to print them, you know, front and center. What do we have? Society, economy, tragedy, alarming. I didn't think this through very well. So you guys can come back over here for now. What's my best story? This one's gold, silver, and 3 bronze, and 2 of the scoops that we need. So now we need, let's see, review, exclusive, inspiring, educational, gruesome. Here's exclusive and review and entertainment. So that is 17,500 bonus tags right there. Woo! What else do we got? There's another review, but that would be it. Here's entertainment with another scoop. So why don't we do that just to get... That's now all of the scoops on the front page. How do you like them apples? All right, next page. This one looks like a nice juicy piece. So that's politics, scandal. Do I have any more of those? I got politics there with another pretty good group of tags, but I don't see scandal anywhere. So let's just do this one, I guess. 5K in tag combos. What do I have as far as European one? That's not bad right there. I'm sure I could be doing better here, but I'm not super worried about it. Next. If I go, like, one direction with all of my stories the rest of the way, I think I can do this and get the bonus cash, which would be real nice. So why don't we go right? Do I have another bombshell one? I thought I did, but I'm not seeing it. So let's go sports with photography, and then here's another photography for the 10K bonus. All right, we want to move right again. Here's sports with review, baseball results gives me both combos there. And I can do sports and another silver tag. We need to move to the right again here. I think I can do this. And then give me a European tag that moves to the right. Does this do it? No. So let's switch those. Now we're out here in the money. Now, politics, society, European, statement, insider. Here's insider, but it's not ready. Dang it. How do I not have any? Let's go. I don't think it matters too much here. This I want here. And then we'll put that one there to combo with it. So what do we want to put here? Triumphant, politics, society, tragedy. I don't see a whole lot of... Here's society and tragedy. That's at least a couple of combos. So that's that. And now pretty much those same combos for the most part. And crime might get us... Well, I don't know if it gets us that bonus. But it is the hot topic. So why don't we print at least one crime story, considering it is the hot topic? Alright. So we didn't get that because we didn't print on time. But he's not going to be mad at us. We just lose influence. But we are getting 22 right there, and 665 is a new company record in sales. Let's do it. Print a newspaper with the maximum amount of pages. So we got an achievement there. Our first 6-page paper. Quality 36. Record sales 600. We are 2/3 of the way to 1 million, y'all. So almost 20K in revenue. But we're probably pushing 12K in expenses now because we added some additional staff. Old Jersey Beacon is hurting. So we didn't get goodness from the general, which is kind of a bummer. But this should be another 10K, I'm assuming, right? 25 hundo. Maybe the smaller the target area, the bigger the cash prize. So, not a big deal. Yeah, 11,500 in expenses, but we were at like 4,000 before the week started, after everything we did with our expansion, and we're at 12.5, so that's really good. Okay. We pretty much have all but this, and this on like this little inner circle right here are the only things we haven't unlocked on this side of the map. I think what I need to do in order to totally take out the Jersey Beacon is eliminate every bit of orange on this side of the map. So I'm going to go to Denellen here. 5 scoops, say yes. And then I want to try and get back into good graces with the general. Don't print any economy. Print 3 of those above the fold. Or put propaganda above the fold and no economy and print 4/6. Again, he won't be happy. We'll try this one, but that's not going to be easy. I got to be pretty quick about this because I need to go pick my kids up here shortly. What in the what? Requires darkness. Well, it is dark in there. All I have is this light. What if I go like that? It is dark in there. What in blazes? That's a new one. I think that's just a bug, a little glitch right now, because that's almost the same exact room that I have down here. So, not sure what that's about. But how? What if I go like this and now bring it right back down? Why does it say that? Can I not have this tube in here? Oh, brother. It's the only place I can put it. This is outrageous. Surely that little blinking light there is not the problem. But it says that it is. And that is obviously annoying. How can I fix this? What if I go like this and I bring this back down here? And now unstored resources. What in blazes? It's just like an engraved photo. Pick it up and put it somewhere. Can I put it in there? Somebody will put it in there. All right, let's get cracking here. So anybody that I want to hire there? I don't think so. I think I'm good there. And I think I'm good there. So we need propaganda and no economy and 5 scoops. That one might be tough because of the source. So I've got to look for the unveiling in an entertainment story. That is priority. So this one I think we're wrapping up already. Yeah. So I don't have any of the stories that I need. And I've got a bunch of stories that are old news. This one's old news and its economy. Getting rid of it. Same thing with you. I don't want to accidentally print economy, especially if it's old news. So, let's get after it here. I can bring this coal up here. to the storage cabinet at least. All right. I like seeing a scoop right off the bat. It's naturally it is tied to the economy story, so I cannot do this one. I already can't do this, which means just forget that and go for the scoops, because the scoops are more important to me. So I want to put nils on that to get it as quickly as possible. Look how many economy stories there are right off the bat. It's just, that figures. All right, so we're going to go Tatiana. No. I want Tatiana. She can't. Yeah, I guess put her there. No! Dang it! I didn't want to do that. But actually, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted Tatiana to speed somebody up. Myrtle now unlocked this last one so that I can also go like that. Heck yeah. Alright. Ooh, I think we're gonna go this route. Risk the spy. Come on, Boris. Get it done. Yeah, buddy. Good job. Security busted the spy. Kicked him out of the building. Said, scram! Here... I can do this by going like this. And like that. More economy stories. Why don't we go here and here? So Edward will go there. He didn't unlock the second leg, which is fine. I'm running low on available reporters anyway. I guess Henrietta's going to do this one. It'll take her almost a full day. Politics. I don't want this. More economy. I mean, how much can they try and force our hand this week? Jeez. Whoa. So we got to choose. I think I'm going to go to the left. Yeah. So we're going to send Adam. Alright. Wow. 3 just dinged at once. I'm going this way. I can't. I don't have... Actually, yeah, I can. Harriet will do that. We finally unlocked the last leg of this. I will put Elena on it. Forget the obituaries. I don't have anybody ready to go do this one. I should real soon, though. There's Nils. Boom. Okay. What's next? So far, we only have 1 scoop locked up. So we got to be conscious of that. Photography. Emilio, go get it. Over here in Europe. We'll do Peter. Get some quality on that. I need scoops. Alright, here's the second scoop, and we're going to do Myrtle to avoid injury, hopefully. But I don't think it happened. I think she... Oh, yep, she did. She got lucky. Fantastic. Give me some scoops. Alright, here we go. Economy. 1 scoop down here. We've got to get all of this. So... I guess Earl there. Edward there, and I need Earl to finish that to unlock this, which will happen in 11 hours. No scoop. I am skipping that one. I don't need the propaganda anyway anymore, so that's that. Skip that. And we're probably skipping this one too. Yep. I need scoops, y'all. Gladys, get cracking on that one, and I need to prioritize that because it's a scoop. So that could be trouble. Now, what's going on here? No scoops. This is a good story, but I still need sports and entertainment. Esports, he's sports. I'm gonna skip this story, and then I'm gonna go like this to try and get the scoops. There's one of them. Henrietta, I guess. I don't have anybody else that can do it faster, so that kind of stinks. Hauptmann found guilty. Richard Hauptmann has been found guilty in the Lindbergh kidnapping trial. So we got a report on this one. Big crime story, big news at the time. Tatiana will go there, Harriet down the middle, Bill over here. Here's our other scoop. We are going to send Earl. He'll get it done real fast. I don't really need this story, but we're going to send Dawn after the crime one, because crime's going to be the hot topic. I don't really need this story. We'll do the triumphant side, or the triumphant angle. Holy moly, we're spread thin. I'm going to skip that story. I don't have anybody for it. I might need them for the European story that's about to pop in. Like that. Another entertainment / economy. Gracie Fields record deal. Alright. Let's go Myrtle. No. I want somebody with luck on that second piece. Peter can do it. So yeah, we'll put Myrtle here, and then when Peter's available, he'll... Actually, Nils. He's lucky, and we'll do the economy part real fast. And he avoided the lawsuit. Good job, bud. Alright. I think we're in good shape. Another economy story. But I don't have anyone available. I'm going to have somebody in a minute. So we're going to just wait. We'll put Earl on it. That's fine. Sports. Adam, go finish that. That should be ready. But I am going to prioritize it just in case. I can undo those now. Peter. Yeah. Okay, crime is the hot topic for the week. I'm still missing the one scoop. Like, come on here. I'm gonna have to prioritize this one. Edward, boom, prioritize that. Wait. Yeah, prioritize that. I don't know if we're going to get that one ready. Skip that. One society tag is useless. Another economy story. Jeez Louise. That's all there's been this week. Politics. Why not? I think we'll get all the stories ready that we need, don't you? I could micromanage it to try and make sure, but I don't care that much. We'll do Myrtle. Unlock 1,000. What in blazes? I guess we're gonna do that. It unlocks that at least. And now I can go like this. No, not Yelena. Earl. I skipped the bribe, but I got it done right away. I thought you had to do both. So we kind of screwed that up. But it's okay. Did I load all the paper? Whoa. Whoa, guys. We are nowhere close to enough paper. Let's let time run for now. And help out our transporters. I know that my transporters are not super efficient because they're just walking up the stairs instead of taking the elevator. Oh, wait, there's another story. All right. Baroness sentenced to death. How about Myrtle there? Tatiana there. She'll speed up Myrtle, then we'll bribe, and then we'll send somebody with luck to do the last piece. How's that sound? Alright, let's get this up to about 1500 again. Go ahead and bring the coal. I guess we'll just pop it in there. My phone is blowing up, y'all. So we need to burn through this here. Sunday morning. Roll the presses! We still have tons of time. Let's send here. Oh, wait, no, we gotta do a bribe first. We spent a lot of money on European stories this week. I mean, a lot. We paid 1200 just for that one. I think I need to... Yeah, he's got it. Barely, but I think he's gonna get this. Yep. He was thinking about it. Okay, so now we send Harriet there. And... oh, there's some protesters, but it's the time of day where I don't think it's going to matter. So, it's all good in the hood. Here they come, and they're just picketing outside, but if I have people that come back that need in the building, I can just carry them in. And they already left. They got discouraged. They're like, nobody's coming in the building. And it's because we don't really have that many people out and about right now. Alright, so we just need to avoid way right or a barely left. So, what is our best story? Here we got silver, two silvers, gold, and 2 bronze. And it moves us left, but that's probably okay. So now we're looking for bombshell, educational, illustration. Here's bombshell, but it's not ready. What about educational or illustration? Nothing? Holy smokes. I guess we'll just pop this in there. It's not a great combo, but economy, alarming. This one's got multiple of the scoops that we need to print. Here, this one's got educational and economy at least, so we'll throw that one in there. Alright, now we're out way to the left. This one doesn't move us either direction, so that's okay. And it's got some scoops, which is nice. Economy, unveiling, fame, insider. That's got insider. Jeez Louise. How about this guy right here? Look at all those combos. 17,500 combos right there. Woo! Okay, if we can move left again would be nice. How about that one right there? Oh, that's not ready. So we don't have a ton of stories to pick from, unfortunately. At least not, like, good ones, because a lot of them are old news. So that's cartography, politics, tragedy, crime. Lots going on there. How about crime and tragedy? Crime and a silver. I need some sports. We'll do baseball results as the headline. We'll put that one in there for a combo. We'll put that one in there for a scoop. I got all my scoops. We got 2 pages to go, and we're basically looking at like this ad, 750 bones. Right there. So we'll do that. Then we're going to go that one with the gold tag. And that one at least with one combo and a silver. Now it doesn't matter what story I put in the headline, so that's fine. Then we'll put these two that combo on both. So we've got all of those. We didn't get any of the stuff that he wanted. We'll have, what is that? 3 stories that are old news and 2 pretty good stories that will be fresh to start next week. And look at that, we cleared 700,000 papers and 750 in ad revenue. So we did that with one less story than we would normally have in there. That is incredible. So a new company record. City faces food gap. 34 quality. Over 700,000 papers sold. 21,000, actually 22,000 in overall revenue. Only 2 influence? What? Oh, I don't get influence for those. That's right. I'm just getting subscribers. I got 1 influence for doing it on the first try. But, alright, so that's 2 in a row where we made the general, we let him down. So that's a little bit concerning, but not the end of the world. There's a training up for grabs, there's an item up for grabs, and there's only a couple places where we have trouble next week. So, ultimately a really good week for us. Minus not getting the general happy. And just 2 weeks after we spent like 40 grand, we're back up to 18,000 in the bank. So that's pretty strong. I'm going to go to this neighborhood next, but before I decide that... No, oh yeah, well, I'm not surprised that the general is... 2 censorship tags need to be printed. There's no risk here, so I'm going to take this. But that is not a priority. Going to Plainsfield, going like that, and going like that. And we're going to save, and that's where we're going to wrap. So we'll try and focus on getting those achievements next week, but I'm not real concerned about the mayor one because there's no punishment, and I don't like being told what to print. It just makes things challenging. But that'll do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Good evening, friend and neighbor. Or shall I say this afternoon?